Now, over 36 hours since ceasefire has been announced, but uncertainty looms as Israel continued to strike on Hezbollah targets in Lebanon. Israel has said the ceasefire agreement does not extend to its war in Lebanon with the Iran-backed Hezbollah militant group, although Iran said it does. Iran closed the Strait of Hormuz again Wednesday in response to Israeli attacks against Hezbollah in Lebanon. Iranian news agencies have also published a chart suggesting countries' paramilitary Revolutionary Guard put sea mines into the Strait of Hormuz during the war. Now, Sumita is joining us to share latest updates on these global developments. Sumita, take it over. What's happening within 36 hours of, supposed ceasefire?
Well, in fact, the world was hoping for a ceasefire to sort of come into effect in an agreement, if that could be chalked out between Iran and the United States. But it seems it's going to be a difficult road ahead for all the sides that are involved, because remember, once this announcement was made by President Donald Trump, and when we saw the first reaction by the Israeli Prime Minister's office, the Prime Minister's office categorically stated that Lebanon, attacks in Lebanon, well, that's not part of the agreement, given the fact that, Iran had presented some conditions for that ceasefire to remain permanent. Remember, this was a two-week ceasefire plan that President Donald Trump had tweeted. And ever since the past few hours, the one thing that we have seen is, number one, attacks on Lebanon. In fact, that is something that the Israeli side has confirmed as well. But of course, the Iranian side has hit back on that. In fact, Parliamentary Speaker Mohammad Ghalibaf has stated that the 10-point proposal has been violated by the United States and Israel. Number one, the three conditions that have been put forth by Ghalibaf is that attacks in Lebanon have continued. He also suggests that the entry of drone into Iranian airspace and the U.S.'s denial of Iran's right to enrichment. And that is something that President Donald Trump has also mentioned in a tweet, in a post on Truth Social. And let me quote some of the aspects of that tweet. He says that no nuclear weapons and Strait of Hormuz is going to be open and safe. He also says that all U.S. ships, aircraft and military personnel with additional ammunition will remain in place and around Iran until a real agreement is reached. So, of course, there are tensions emerging, and we did see President Donald Trump announce that there will be a 50% tariff on the countries that supply military to Iran. So, of course, it's going to be a difficult road ahead, given the fact that Iran is not very happy with these conditions, and Israel, on the other side, they are not accepting one Iranian condition that is about attacks, sort of shutting down completely, but attacks have continued as far as Lebanon is concerned. So, of course, it's going to be a difficult road to peace, a difficult path to peace, but all eyes are now on tomorrow's first round of negotiations between the Iranian side and, of course, the United States side. And what really emerges from these negotiations will be interesting to watch out for.
Thank you so much for getting us the latest on the West Asia war. On that note, it is time for us to slip into a very short break. You don't go anywhere. We'll be right back on News Now.